Yes, and welcome guys. Hello. Welcome back. Welcome back everybody. Long time no see. I can say it to you guys. Welcome Sam. Welcome to the stream. Welcome back, man. How you doing? Yo guys. Well, let's start a little bit, huh? Let's talk about it. Let's see about this section, guys. Look at this. We got already a ROI on 100%, guys. That is crazy, don't you think? We got already 100% on this trade, and I can already tell you, it's gonna go higher up. I am almost sure of it. Look at this. We started the entry from here, and it pushes out. We're already on a ROI of 100%, so that's going crazy. We're printing, baby. You damn right, Sam. You damn right, man. It is going really well with crypto lately, guys. Also, not only Ethereum, guys. Bitcoin is also going crazy. Unfortunately, we missed our trade on this one. But like, either way, guys, we are happy. We're happy just with the analysis what we have. We are happy that he's broken already. Like the what is it? What was the reach? 118? Almost 119 even, guys. So let's go. That's crazy, yeah. What do you think? I'm really excited to show you all these kind of news for you. What I got for you. So I would say let's start a little bit slow, okay? Let's start a little bit slow about Ethereum for right now, because for the people who doesn't know it yet, I placed a trade on what day was it again? I think it was last Saturday. Indeed, I think it was last Saturday, with the last live stream with you guys. And like, what happened is like, when I placed a trade, the movement was going crazy after it, like in a really good way. So like what you can see over here, for example, like the unrealized P&L already and ROI, it's going really well. We are on the roundup, most of it 100%. And like the best thing is, everyone knows that Ethereum is gonna go higher up even. Our TP is gonna be at 3700, but people are expecting these kind of highs even. Let's see if I can remember. People are expecting that we're gonna have these kind of highs around 8,000 or so. So around up, yeah, so around up here. So like, if that's gonna happen, guys, I hope that some people of you are already invested in Ethereum. So let me know. Okay, guys, if we're gonna talk a little bit further about Ethereum, and then about the fundamental section. Look at this. Ethereum validator. Let me make it big for you that you can see it easily. Validator Q Ethereum. Okay. Ethereum validator Q explodes. 400,000 plus validators piling in exit queue. Flatline. Looks like the market's already front running the Ethereum ETF staking approval. So what you can see over here, guys, like what is happening right now and like where we are right now. Look at this big spike out of nowhere. Okay. So like also what Merlin said about this post. That looks like that they are already front running this shit, and not in a small way, because you saw it already on this trade as well. Like this push already, and these are 8-hour time frame. So if I'm going to the 3 daily or 3 days time frame, yeah, like this push over here, that it is going crazy. You broke out of a newer higher high. So what I would expect actually with this line over here as well. This one is gonna be like now a support line of it. You think Ethereum is only going to 7k? Only 7? Well, I think no. I think around 8k for now. Like that's like my goal. But I think even that it will go to, what is it, 10k or so. I think more like 11k, maybe extend to 15. Yeah, like the most people they are saying that most people are expecting that Ethereum is gonna push up till 10, and then I would expect that he's gonna dump down for a little bit, because like people are gonna sell like crazy on those moments, you know. That's why. But so also like for the so also about this one, like yeah, it's going crazy with Ethereum lately. And not only that, if we're going over here as well, look at this. Here, Ethereum sentiment just hit annual highs. The crowd is waking up. Ethereum is entering the spotlight again. This kind of hype was only meant one thing in the past: explosive moves. So, like, for example, what you could see over here with the price and the sentimental sentiment analytics and mindshare. What you could see over here, like the price is going really, going pretty steady. You know, it came from a pretty big high, but now it's going, yeah, steady to like, what is it, 2800 roundup was it over here? And like what you could see over here, like people are talking about it more and more. In May it started it, what you could see already also with the push. And now we are literally in a moment that the price is gonna push up more and more because people are talking about it, are investing in it, and like we are not the only ones with these kind of things. Because also this motherfucker over here, Trump, Trump holds 175 million in Ethereum, guys. That's 95% of his crypto portfolio. It's not just another altcoin. It's the king of utility. 10,000 isn't a fantasy, it's a forecast. Guys, this is crazy, right? Don't you think? It is absolutely crazy. This guy has 175 million, or actually 175 million point 61 million in his crypto portfolio. That's 95% of his whole crypto portfolio. That is going crazy. Yeah, man. It is. We have to see, man, Sam, with these kind of things, because there's a lot of people that are speculating and talking about with these kind of things. Trump is going to pump Ethereum. Well, I can tell you, Sam. Not only Trump. Everybody knows this guy as well. BlackRock, 675 million in Ethereum, guys. And I'm not even an Ethereum guy at all. Yeah, that's a very good thing. Like I'm saying it now, Sam. It is going crazy with Ethereum lately, because like BlackRock is also like investing 675 million in Ethereum right now. But by so yeah, that is what I bought. Like, what is it, this week? And then not only that, it is not only anymore an investment. It is a statement right now. They see what's coming. Do you? That's the important question. Do you see like that there's something happening, guys? Because I can tell you, this is this is gonna be something. Also here, BlackRock CEO. Look at this picture, guys. This, guys, I can tell you, like, not only BlackRock does know something, like a lot of people know something. And not only that, we're gonna talk about this one over here. The biggest Ethereum ETF inflow in history just hit 383 million in a day, guys. In a day. 12.5 billion now parked in Ethereum. Institutions are front running the next leg. Still sidelined, you're gonna feel it at 10,000. Yeah, this is also the reason why I'm also expecting it will go to 10,000 as well, guys. Because these are like the kind of expectations what we have as a team for now. And for sure, it will gonna pump up for a bit, and then it will go down again for a bit. But that is like really normal in these kind of sections, you know. So also over here, total Ethereum spot ETF net inflow. Daily total new net inflow 383.10 million. Total net assets 12.50 billion. Ethereum price $2,816.21. Guys, I can tell you. Oh man, I can tell you, Ethereum is gonna bump up like crazy. Also, something else than only about Ethereum. Everybody knows Pokemon, right? because like I was a big Pokemon fan, to be honest, like for real. But like this is like the spot what we have right now about our altcoins. These are like the one of the kind of things what we are expecting. At least that this is gonna be like the best to choose from right now with the altcoins. And still, hashtag no financial advice. But like these are like the utility gems for later on in the future, what we would expect. So let me read it out for you. Which utility gem am I missing? Every coin here has a real world use. Okay. So like that's already really handy. Only one spot left. Drop your best pick below. I'm watching. So also for you guys, what do you think? Which kind of altcoin should fit in this this gym badge holder? Let me know. I'm curious. Like what is gonna be like the other altcoin that's gonna be in here? Let me know in the chat. Maybe we can also talk about it in the stream. Maybe we can make an analysis out of it as well. I got some really interesting trades for you, what I also placed. Unfortunately, we missed it as well. But like, yeah, this is a normal day as a day trader, guys. So yeah, let me know, okay? So if we're talking a little bit further about Ethereum, okay, because we're still not done, because like I'm a big Ethereum fan person lately of Ethereum, because of this section over here as well. Breaking: a whale just bought 9,188 Ethereum worth of 25 million. He's not guessing, he knows what's coming. 10,000 Ethereum. Like that is the price what he would expect. But bro, that is crazy, okay? Because like he knows something. Like it is unbelievable, like how much money he puts in this section. It is crazy, okay? And I'm also like really curious like what's gonna happen. And not only that, also again BlackRock, this fucker over here, again a massive buy alert. BlackRock just bought again 158.6 million of Ethereum. Institutions are front running the next move. Are you in or out? So guys, I'm just really curious, like what do you think? Like is Ethereum gonna bump up or is it gonna go down? Well, I can tell you, I would suggest to invest in it more. Like and not like suggest that it will gonna go down. It can go down maybe for a little bit. Then I'm talking about like a section about here. It is using this resistance line, what it first was, and that is now going to be a support line. Like this, that we can expect something like this in general, okay? But also, if we're talking about this section over here, phase 2 is knocking. Ethereum is about to flip the script. Massive gains are coming. Let's send Ethereum to 10,000 fast. Look at this, guys. We are knocking on phase 2 already with Ethereum. Big up and then big down, lol. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised with these kind of things, man. That's gonna happen, Sam. I'm also like really curious like what's gonna happen with Ethereum. But one thing what we almost know for sure is like that Ethereum is gonna pump up like crazy, just like what other people also knows, like Trump, BlackRock, some crazy guy that is putting that is buying like what is it, 9,188 Ethereum. Like they are investing money like crazy. But also over here, guys, yeah, phase 1 Bitcoin. Flow of money moves into Bitcoin, causing price surges. Phase money flows into Ethereum, but it struggles to keep up with Bitcoin. Overlap, Ethereum goes back and forth with Bitcoin and starts outperforming it. So like what you can see already, like Ethereum is now starting to outperform Bitcoin in a way. And I don't mean it in like the price way, but I'm talking in a way like that Ethereum is gonna outperform Bitcoin when Bitcoin is gonna drop. like because Ethereum is now all going crazy. Just expect when Bitcoin reaches the all-time high, or the all-time high, I mean with Bitcoin dominance, when that is gonna go down, Ethereum is gonna go crazy after it, and Ethereum is going now already really big. So also what you can see over here, phase 2 Ethereum is outperforming Bitcoin, and we hear talks of the flippening. So this is like the section where we almost are right now, okay? And like when Ethereum is outperforming Bitcoin, guys, I can tell you, we are expecting 10k, but for sure there's gonna be like a lot of live stream between it, so that we can talk about it in that section, just like this. Because also like this pattern, what you could see already with the bullish pattern flag, it worked really well, and it's going crazy with kind of heights. So like we just have to wait for it. Also with the Bitcoin, what I was talking about it with you guys, like what is it? I don't know if you have seen it maybe, but like I placed my trade on 107,250. I can still look it up for you if you want. It was an open order, or a limit order, I have to say. Yeah, that was this one over here. Look, 107,250, guys. So there was, and then what you can see over here right now, it reaches literally the low of 107,283, guys. I miss it with $33, I can tell you. Next time when I'm gonna place a limit order, I'm just gonna place it like with 1k up or something, okay? What I would suggest, because like this is already like the many times that I missed it. So like we are, so I'm gonna change a little bit of my with the plan what I have normally, but that is just because then I can place the trades with you guys for it. And it is like that we can expect like maybe big trades what I can post about it for you guys, just like what we have with Ethereum, because we are now on an ROA of 100%, guys. So that's going crazy, and it's going really well. So let's start with the charts for now on, okay? Guys, listen up, okay? Look. This part over here, okay? I was telling you already from the beginning when we made this analysis for you guys. With this resistance line, what you can see over here, with the 3 points, what we have marked for you guys, what we would expect from it as well. So on 2018, it's resistance from that height. Now in 2021 again, and also in the Bitcoin halving cycle profit, okay, or in the Bitcoin halving cycle profit, you know. So like these kind of things are like really good and interesting to see, because also not only are we expecting that the Bitcoin is gonna reach these kind of highs eventually, it will take some time for sure, but like this is like the kind of highs what we want to see, and then from there it's gonna go dropping down like crazy, okay? Because like what you can see over here, it reaches all the times the support and resistance, and now it broke out of the resistance. So what we can expect is like maybe a little drawdown as a how can I say it, like a little, yeah, actually like a little retest out of it eventually. So like the breakout, little retest, and then it's going up to the to these kind of highs actually, okay? And then not only that, from there I would suggest to maybe to sell it. We're going up to like the 200k, 210, 220 round up, because like those are like I think the days that people are gonna sell for real, because like people are not expecting that Bitcoin is gonna go up higher than that, for a few reasons. Because Bitcoin is not like the best crypto coin anymore, but still like these are like the kind of important things just to tell you about, okay? So also if I am going a little bit further with something else, what you could see over here with the liquidity moves market. Okay, look at this, guys. We are now exactly on the moment where Bitcoin is pushing, and not only that, the altcoin is also pushing. Love that we see the same see the same numbers. Yeah, man, it's good to see us. Yeah, but like a lot of people are expecting these kind of things, you know, and it is good to yeah, to talk about it as well. Also about like what is happening right now with altcoins and the Bitcoin, okay, and with the global M2, of course. But like what I told you already, Bitcoin is like literally following up the global M2. Gotta go, bro. Ah, okay, that's sad, man, but no worries. Have fun. I don't know what you're gonna do, and we'll see you next time, okay? More, okay, 300k. Yeah, you would suggest that he's gonna reach 300k even? Oh, that would be crazy, man, if that's gonna happen, for real. I would love it. Read one C50. Yeah, man, that's gonna be really interesting if that's gonna happen. I'm really curious, because like I would. Simple. Bitcoin has no top because fiat has no bottom. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's true. But still, like, I'm always analyzing like what is handy for like for these upcoming months, you know, and like if Bitcoin is gonna reach 300k, I also like would be so happy with these kind of things. But like I'm now like focusing up for these upcoming, yeah, what is it, this year for most of it, what we would expect from it with my team, and like that's going like really well with it right now. Also with the Bitcoin right now, Bitcoin is always following up the global M2 in every possible way. And this is like what you could see already with it as well. And now altcoin is also going really well. What you could see over here with this push up. So that's gonna be crazy because everyone saw it already on the altcoin seasoning. But altcoin is also going really well with this push up over here. Also with the trade what I had here. Look at this with Ripple, guys, going crazy. Bro, I'm confused. Will there be a bear market with? This is just an option. Oh no. Sorry, man. I no. That's not what I meant. Now what I was trying to say, like what I'm thinking for the most of it, like always on like on this section over here with the red circle, this section over here, on that section when it reaches that kind of prices, so like around 210, 200, 220, what the market is gonna happen, like the Bitcoin halving cycle is then in the most valued place. But also what is happening is like people are taking the profits out. So that means like when Bitcoin is or a lot of people is gonna sell their Bitcoin, it means that the price is gonna drop on the moment, of course, because everyone wants to get their money out, and but that's logical because like yeah, Bitcoin is now pumping up again. People are now already wants to sell, but yeah, like I think that's too early in this on this moment. So also over here, like when people are when the price is reaching this resistance line, well, because he is like respecting this resistance line a lot of times as well, that means that that people are selling on those kind of moments because of like this indicator what we have over here. Because what you also can see over here, like from 2018, it started with this resistance line. Then in 2021 again on the cycle halving. With the Bitcoin halving cycle profits, it reaches again the resistance line, and then it did go down. What you could see as over here as well. So like this section over here, because that's because a lot of people were selling on 63,000 round up 60,000. What I meant is the 4-year cycle still intact with sailor buying non-stop. Oh, in that way, yeah, of course, bro, of course, yeah, because also what you can see over here, yeah, this is the 3 years difference, but like, yeah, yeah, I know what you meant, but like that is the thing is with the cycle, what is always happening is like we are in the last year of the 4-year cycle is like yeah, like what did you say now, Mohammed Kadir. Like if Bitcoin crashes, treasury companies might go bust, and forced to sell the Bitcoin, leading to debt spiral and forced selling of Bitcoin. For example, indeed. Yeah, because like this is like what I was trying to say. Like people are are gonna sell on these kind of moments when he's reaching that resistance line, for example. And also not only that, but like when he's reaching also the cycle profit, so the red dot over here, that means that people are selling in that section. And when that is happening, Bitcoin, the price is gonna drop. And then because of that, when the prices are gonna drop, people are also gonna sell more and more out of it, because they're thinking like, oh shit, now the cycle has been over, and Bitcoin is gonna sell on those kind of moments, and you can't do anything about it. It's really normal. But after that, when when that happened, eventually we're gonna go up again with the support line. Then we're gonna go like, then we're gonna go up again to a newer higher high. Probably, but it depends on like what is happening in those upcoming 4 year cycle, because also Bitcoin is gonna cut in half again and again and again. So, what if it breaks past the red circle, then it keep flying non-stop to 1 million super cycle? If that happens, I have to say that then Bitcoin is. I'm gonna tell you then already, bro. Then if that happens, and then like, yeah, that's gonna be it's gonna make history. I can tell you that it's gonna make history like crazy, because like these are like the kind of analysis what we have, what we are making, what our expectations are from Bitcoin, because like I don't think there's gonna be too much output on that moment when Bitcoin looks like he's gonna go to the downside almost. Not now. I'm talking about like then in the future of it, of course, because like what you could see is like also over here with this pattern over here, and I'm talking about this resistance line and this support line. You could see that the Bitcoin market price was going up for a really long time and just really steady, but it reaches a support line, then again a resistance line 2 times, then a support again, resistance, and now it broke out. So now we are literally in a really big push up for right now. And like what we can expect, and what I actually also want to see from there, is this section over here. So like what's gonna happen, what I think, because like Bitcoin now it pushed it like crazy in a daily time frame, that is gonna go down a little bit because of a small retest to go then to the upside from it. I think Bitcoin has game gap at 114. Let me see for you, man. Let me quick grab it around up here. I mean this gap from there to there, because I can tell you, like this is already the gap what what you already can see. And what I think, but then we have to go to a different chart real quick. Otherwise, if you want to grab that, so like let me fix this real quick for you guys. For example, over here for now. It was this one, excuse me guys. Over here, yeah, exactly. Okay, let me put this out real quick for you guys, and we're gonna go to the 3 daily time frame, because now it got broken out. Of course, it made this new all-time high, and you say like that. I think Bitcoin has came gap at 114k. So over here, you think? Well, I can tell you this gap over here in general, I think it has to get up, has to pick up, even though as like a small retest out of it. So also like maybe around 114k would be really clean to see if he's gonna go, he's gonna drop down there. But like we still have to wait for these kind of rejections, man, because like what you can see already, like people were selling on this section already over here. like small people, like people that are thinking like, oh shit, Bitcoin has pumped up like crazy again, like 180k, whoa, they're selling. They're selling like real quick just to like get some money out of it, you know. Like those are like the easy quick sellers, you know. They're thinking like, let me get my money out, and we're gonna drop in again when it's gonna get lower. So that's also like really normal to see. So also what you can see over here now is like this gap over here, what you said as well, is like I also would suggest and would look for maybe a retest of not a rejection, but like a reversal from there. So like it's going up now. I think he's gonna make a change of character to like round up here for this order block. Why? Because he's like making a he has to fill up these kind of gaps, you know, with Bitcoin. So like that is like the expectation what we have for it now. And also, if you're like drawing like a support and resistance line, so it got broken out over here. So like this is also like now a support line as it as well. So like that's also like really clean to see. So also with the 114k level, bro, I think you're right. I think that he can come back to the 114k. I think not precisely to the 114k, maybe a quick down retracement, and then he's gonna go up like crazy and gonna pump up further and further. But overall, guys, we are fully bullish on every crypto coin what we can see almost, okay? Because also like Bitcoin is going crazy, but look at the altcoins, guys. Altcoins is also going crazy. What do you guys think like with altcoins? What kind of coins are you investing in like lately? Let me know. I'm for example, I invested in like a lot of altcoins lately. I invested in HBAR, in Ripple, in Acceler. Those are my top 3 coins for sure, what I like the most. Well, and what you can see over here as well, altcoins is going like really crazy right now with the pump what it has right now. So let's see, okay? Let's talk a little bit further. Adria Constantine, can you take a look at LMX and AXL? Yeah, of course, man, of course. Let me grab real quick the coin as well for you. Did I wrote it down or? Oh, IMX is it? So, excuse me. Let's see. Okay. I'm gonna take this one as well with it, an accelerator for you. Jim Deringer, I like Ethereum when it finally changes to POS. I scooped a ton. Oh, that's crazy, man. If that's happening. Oh, that is really good to hear, man. Congrats. Okay, so for Adriana, sorry if I'm saying it wrong. We're gonna also analyze this chart for you then. But not right now. I first want to talk about a little bit further about Bitcoin, if you don't mind. Then from there, we're gonna talk about other things, okay? You sure? Okay, then you know. Okay, so also, if I'm gonna remove this for you real quick, look at this. Everybody knows this pattern. For so far I know, almost everyone knows it, huh? Also, what you can see over here, so with the inverted head and shoulders, guys. Look at this, how perfectly it's going right now. It had the break structure. It broke out of the neckline, and now it is going to, in general, what I can see from here, is like what he's trying to do right now is he's want to make a retest out of it. What looks like pretty perfect to me right now. Also, what I place it on the path with it for you guys, and like so like what it means is like he wants to make a retest on this support resistance line, because you can have to see it as a resistance line, but now it's gonna be a support line. And then from there, we're gonna go like going crazy from it. So also with the bullish flag over here, what I have for you guys here as well, it broke out, did a retest, and now it's going all the way to the upside. So like always, Bitcoin is always making like a small retest out of it in every kind of possible way. So also with this one, with this resistance line, what it was first, now it was a support line. And now also as well, if I'm like drawing a line over here for now, here what you also can see, like this is like the starting point, or like the low level point from right now. And I don't think he's gonna reach that level right now, but it can happen. It can happen. Because also if we looking back for the head and shoulders, then we also expect exactly that maybe he's gonna reach that level either way, because maybe he has to make a retest out of it, or was also is gonna be possible, or he's gonna just react on this fair value gap, and then he's gonna pump up like crazy. So also if we're gonna look a little bit further about this section over here, okay, look at this with the RSI as well. Failed 2 times in 2018 with the push, and played out 1 time in 2021. Now it failed 3 times between 2023 and 2024. And now we are literally in a position that RSI as well has the same rejection out of it. Like the RSI didn't get further because of this resistance lines over here, what you can see, okay. And then it did. It broke out of the new high, and then it got rejected again forward, but then in a good way. And now what you could see, it got broken out like multiple times, and now it looks like he's gonna go up as well from it. So like that's gonna be really interesting. Not only that, also with the M2 global liquidity line with the Bitcoin line again, so like it's almost the same with this one, but this one is with altcoins with it. We are now literally in the distribution phase, guys. That means that we are literally talking about the fact that Bitcoin is just ready to pump up from there. Because what you can see over here, it first was an accumulation phase, then a manipulation phase, and now the distribution is just going crazy. The distribution, he's busy already right now from there, and he's just past of the almost 40%, 45% of it. So we have like a big road to go with it, okay guys? So also with Ethereum, this one is for you, Jim. Ethereum against the Bitcoin from here. What you could see, the double fake out pattern. So what you could see as over here for now, it got like twice a fake out on the top side of it, okay? So like over here, excuse me, over here, let me make that a little bit bigger for you guys to like understand it for you. So like for here, for example, is like what I'm trying to say to you guys. These are like the kind of lines what we are expecting from there, and like look at this, how perfectly this looks like. It got like the support, the resistance and support lines from there is crazy, because like what you can see over here right now is like it got like a double fake out on the top side and on the bottom side, and from there he's now ready just to pump up. So he wants to break, he's gonna break out of that resistance line, and then from there he's gonna make a retest, and we're gonna expect that Ethereum is gonna go crazy from there. Because like people are talking about it already a little bit, because Ethereum is outperforming Bitcoin almost already. Not only that, because like we are also are in a position from here. It is now on 99.50% of this trade. So that's also going really well. It's going crazy. So like these are like the kind of big things what we are expecting from now on. So also if we're talking about Ethereum in 2023, it has this golden cross, or the golden cross. It crossed each other, and then we are talking about the SMA from there, and then the MA 50 and the 200. And what you could see, they crossed each other, and now it pumped up from there like crazy. Now we're exactly in the same position again with the golden cross. And what you can see when that happens, the market is pumping up. So like not only like you guys are thinking like, oh, maybe we're too late now for these kind of things. Not at all. I can tell you that already right now. Why? Thing is, the market as always has to like turn around for a bit to go even higher up eventually from there. So like we also can expect that Ethereum is gonna go down for a little bit to like go a little bit to like that people are selling from this point over here, you know, because like there are people like think, oh, like, oh, 3,000 for Ethereum, nice, we're gonna sell from here, let's go. And then the price is gonna draw down for a little bit, and then it's gonna go up again because people are thinking like, oh, no, it is cheaper than before, so let me buy some more Ethereum out of it. So like there are so much reasons why people are selling and so much reasons why people are buying. Okay, so no worries, Ethereum is still gonna pop off like crazy, and like these are like the kind of things where we want to focus on for the most of the times. So we're talking about the falling wedge plus the bull flag pattern. Okay, what do you guys expect actually from Ethereum? Like, what are gonna be the prices for you guys? I heard from someone that that is gonna be like 10k. I'm also, or 11k even. I can tell you, I also would expect that Ethereum is gonna go to till 10k round up of the worth. Because also what you can see over here with the falling wedge, it broke out till the downside first, like a quick fake out, and then it pumped up like crazy to the upside. And when that happened, there was something creating as well, the bull flag pattern. Again, the bull flag pattern, we have seen him already like multiple times on Bitcoin as well, guys. Over here as well. So like that is it is really good. It is really interesting because the bullish flag pattern is coming back every time. So also over here, and now it got broken out like crazy, like really fast. And like what happened on that moment? That's gonna be like interesting because this pump over right here, we also is gonna expect he's gonna go down a little bit. What I told you already over with this section, he's gonna go down for a little bit, and then he's gonna pump up further and further away. So also, if we're gonna look further over here with Ethereum, what you could see over the coin and Ethereum correlation, and Coinbase as well. So what you could see on the right above scale, okay, and that's on the right top with Coinbase, yeah. What you could see over here, like the prices are a little bit further on that one. Reason is because like Ethereum is following up of the coin of coin in general, okay. So like what you could see with Coinbase, like it had a section that was going down all the time with a resistance line of it. Then it broke through, and it has a little accumulation phase. Then again, it has a breakout to the upside from there. Over here, I'm talking about then. Over this section, and you can see that it pumped up like crazy. Now we are exactly in the same position over here. Again, it got this breakout already. So now it is only like a questioning of waiting that Ethereum is gonna pump up like crazy. Also, what you could see over here with the coin and Ethereum correlation, that like the Ethereum and like and coin are like sync to each other in a kind of way, okay? Because what you can see, like coin is did go pump up like crazy already, but Ethereum is now gonna follow up. That means that we can invest in Ethereum and can see that he is gonna follow up coin to what you can see over here already is 7k. Yeah, 7,200. Oh, sorry, no, that's not the price, or is it? Oh yes, it is. Sorry. Yeah, 7,200, and then the price of Ethereum is gonna be like 5,200 already. So guys, I don't know what to say about it, because like this is like maybe really clear already, but if you don't understand it, let me explain it to you otherwise as well. So don't be scared to ask any questions. Also, let me know what kind of coins I have to make an analysis for you guys. If you so let me know. We are gonna talk about like one coin, EMX and HBAR as well, if I'm correct with it. So also we can start with that as well for it later on. So guys, don't be scared to ask any questions if you don't understand, because then let me explain it to you otherwise one more time, because I like it to explain, and yeah, I want to learn you some kind of things, you know. I want to let you see like that we are like building a community here together. We're not with a lot of people, I know, but like you start small, also with crypto, and it will eventually get bigger. So if we're gonna talk a little bit further, the altcoin market cap, okay, with the MACD in it as well. What you could see over here with the altcoin market cap right now, with the resistance line, what it has over here, okay, this one, and we are always after this one as well. Look, it got like a drop down all the way to over there. Now, what is happening? It got this breakout. Yeah, so like listen, because this is really interesting. And after that, it made a reaction on the resistance level, what is now a support level, and pumped up to the upside. Now we are exactly in the same position. We had a drop down, it broke out, and now we are in the now it reacted on it on the resistance level, what is now a support level. Yeah, Andrea, we're gonna... Oh, Acceler. Sorry, man. I said H-bar, didn't I? Sorry. Yeah, mix and Acceler, bro. Yeah, sorry, man. I said it wrong, indeed. And now what you can see, like, this position over here is like it's going up to the upside from there. Because also, like, there's a lot of liquidity on this side, on this top. So we can expect that he's gonna go to that high, to these highs. We can at least trade until these highs for the altcoin market cap with it. So also with EMX and Acceler, these are like the kind of coins where we are gonna expect it is gonna blow up in these kind of ways. Because also what you can see with the MACD on it is like that it crosses or touches the lines with each other. And now I'm talking about this one and the orange one. And now what you can see as well, it's now again crossing and touching each other, and that means we're gonna pump up in a really crazy way out of it with altcoin market cap. So like guys, it's gonna be really interesting, it's gonna be like really funny. I'm also really excited what's gonna happen with it, because also we're gonna look a little bit back what happens with Ripple. Guys, look at this. I made an analysis. It was I think like a few, what is it? Like I think 2 live streams ago. I think it was 2 live streams ago, or like maybe 3. And I placed and I made an I made an analysis, and look at this, guys. Like the pump, like how crazy is this? It was going crazy in general, and look at this. Like I didn't place my order, unfortunately. I was, I don't know why I didn't do it, but like, yeah, unfortunately it didn't reach. But like what you could see over here, like it touches like the bearish flag, and then it did go up like crazy out of it. What you could see over here, so like that is crazy. When the bearish flag like got down to the downside from it, on the support or order block level, and now it was pumping up like crazy from there, and not even in a small way. I'm talking about like in a really hard crazy way, because it what is it, like what kind of highs did he reach right now? Let me see, did he reach these highs? Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, he almost reaches that previous high from there. So like, I'm really excited like what is gonna happen with the altcoins and with Ripple and everything. I'm really excited with these kind of things. So guys, also what we're gonna do, I'm also gonna talk now about like a little gem what we have, or like the gem what we would expect that is gonna go crazy as well with all the altcoins what we have. And yeah, so let's start. Talking about it a little bit. I think everybody knows it almost. Arbitrum. Our people are like expecting like a lot of good things about Arbitrum. Does somebody knows it already a little bit? Are people investing already in it? Maybe. Let me know. Let me know in the chat, guys. Because Arbitrum is also gonna be like one of the coins, but I also would expect that's gonna go up like really well when all season is coming. Because like I told you already over here, like we're now at phase 2 of Ethereum, or almost at phase 2. What means that we are in a phase of money is starting to trickle into large gaps where we see large buy ups happening. That's also at the same time the overlap. So also with phase 3 large caps, Ethereum has been outperforming Bitcoin and large caps are going parabolic. Phase, regardless of market cap, some altcoins with strong fundamentals are having pumps. And that is like where the alt season is coming, the altcoins. Large caps have gone full vertical and we're seeing blow off tops. Mid caps, low caps, micro caps all tend to pump around the same time. Large caps have been outperforming Bitcoin and Ethereum. It seems every coin is going parabolic. So, what we meant with these kind of things is like in general that our Arbitrum is also like one of those coins that are gonna be like going crazy out of it with these kind of things. Okay. Sorry, I need to take a little sip of my water because like it's pretty warm here over here right now. So, okay. Today we're diving into one of the biggest Ethereum layer 2 projects, okay? In the space of Arbitrum, aka ARB. If you're into DeFi low gas fees and Ethereum scaling solutions, this is a token you'll want to keep your eye on. What is Arbitrum, okay? It is a layer 2 scaling solution built on top of Ethereum. It created by off-chain labs, uses optimistic rollups to process transactions faster and cheaper than Ethereum. Ethereum mainnet, excuse me. Supports thousands of dApps and over 2 billion in total value locked in TVL. And the ARB token governs the ecosystem via Arbitrum, DAO. So listen up. The key stats already in as of in July in 2025. The prices are at now 39 cents volatile recently. Okay. The market cap is 1.3 billion. Circulating supply 3.2 billion. ARB TVL 2.1 billion across DeFi protocols. All-time high $1.80 dollars. Okay. And not only that, but like yeah, like why does it matter? Okay, why does it matter? Like why I'm telling you these kind of things? Well, listen up. The EVM compatible. First of all, developers can move Ethereum apps directly to Arbitrum. Lower fees plus higher speed. Perfect for DeFi users, NFT platforms, and gaming. Two chains. Arbitrum 1, main DeFi hub. And also the Arbitrum Nova, optimized for gaming and social apps. Also, what I can show you over here with these kind of apps, what it is going on Arbitrum right now. Okay. So not only that, the ARB token launched in March in 2023 with the airdrops of governance. Okay. So the recent news in July, The breakout pattern analysts are calling for a move toward the 95 cents to $1 after breaking out of the long-term downtrend. So like what they are saying is like that Arbitrum over here like had a big to the move to the downtrend, what you can see over here. I made some analysis out of it as well. So like I expected already that it was going up like crazy, and that happened. And like this is like what they were saying. So like it reaches like the 95 cents out of it after it had a big downtrend out of it. And now like what they are saying over here, so the DRIP program launched incentivizing ecosystem builders with token rewards. The 40 million bridge exploit via CCTP, not Arbitrum native, but caused temporary trust issues. Growing TVL money is flowing back into Ethereum. I can't talk anymore. Into Arbitrum, DeFi, especially with protocols like GMX, Camelot, and Radiant Capital gaining tractions. Risk and competitors. Security concerns. Recent bridge exploit shows a third-party risk. Heavy competition from other L2s like Optimism, OP in short, Zinc, Base, and Starknet. Token inflation unlocking schedules could put selling pressure on our price. So also over here, what I was telling you about already, like I would suggest and would look for these kind of highs, and like look at this. These kind of highs just got broken out on these kind of highs, so that's really good. Like so, what we can see right now, because like Arbitrum is gonna be a really interesting coin to look at. So also, if I'm gonna draw a Fibonacci from the downside, for example, like what you can get from here are like a few different things. First of all is like the order block. First, the order block is gonna be like the one what I like the most to use, because that is like the placements where I want to see like, okay, they picked up some orders, and now it looks like that he's making a downward movement to the downside, what you could see over here. Why? Because people were buying like crazy from this section over here. So what we can see and what we can do are like a few things. First of all, I'm gonna draw like one more Fibonacci from here on the 1 hour time frame. And like what I want to see is over with this section over here. I think we're just a little bit too late today, guys, with it. Otherwise, I was thinking maybe we can take a trade to the downside over here. But unfortunately, it looks like that we can't do that anymore because we're a little bit too late out of it. But yeah, no worries. Then for the next time, maybe for later on. But like what you can see over here right now is like that Arbitrum is now going to the downside again. Reason is because of these kind of buys, what you can see over here. And also, don't to forget, but like we are still in a pretty big downtrend. It just got swiped on this section over here and got a breakout for sure. And it is like not in a bad way that is going down, because it is actually pretty good that is gonna happen. Because like it's also really normal for a market to go up and down all the time with these kind of things. So like also in that section what I told you already with Arbitrum, so like what it does for just to show it, or the token in general, it's doing governance, tokenomics, and price and charts just in general, okay. And what does it make it unique? It has EVM compatibility, Nova Chain for social and gaming, and DeFi strength, GMX, Camelot, and Radiant. So also like if we're going to, we can also can go to CoinGecko for example. So let me get that for you real quick. There you go. Also over here with CoinGecko, what you can see as well with the prices right now, that it is like except it doesn't matter right now. here. It is going pretty down, down onwards right now. But like, we're still like in a really, we are still in a really positive chart right now. What you can see over here. Look, from the last 7 days, we're still like really positive on the Arbitrum right now. Even though like of the last 24 hours it didn't go well. So like we still have to wait for it. Also here in the 1 month, it's going up like really crazy lately. So like we just have to wait for a little bit, guys, and then what we can see with Arbitrum, then we can see like really positive things about it for later on. Okay, so also with Arbitrum, what I told you already, like we're still a little pretty positive about it, but it is now going like pretty downwards for a bit. But yeah, that is like really normal for a chart. So okay, now what we're gonna do for, real quick, we're gonna have like a quick quick coffee break for now, because like I am really thirsty and hungry as well at the same time. So I'm gonna grab some food real quick. I'm just gonna grab a coffee, and then I will come back to you guys to yeah, to like start to talk about EMX for once, but also not only that, but also Acceler for you guys. Okay, so we're gonna talk about the altcoins. Drop your coins, what you want me to trade on, or like not only trade on, but also like drop your coins in the chat. Maybe we can make an analysis out of it. Maybe we can talk about it. Maybe we can discuss about it for a bit. So let me know like what kind of coins you have for me, and drop it in the chat. And then we're gonna talk about it in like 15 minutes or so. Okay, guys? So grab some coffee, grab some things, and then I will see you in like, what would it be? 15 minutes or so? Yeah? Okay, see you guys. Ciao, ciao.
The next step.
make. If you decide that you are meant to be something special, then that is the book you will write. If you decide that you are meant to be nobody, then that's the book you're gonna write. And I'm not here to dog you out and to tell you what type of book you should write. I'm just here to tell you that you can write whatever you want.
Yo guys, we're back at it again. Welcome from this break. How you guys been doing? I just got my coffee. I have to say it's almost a little bit empty. I got a few sips in still. Got one coffee, just like really chill, you know, like a chill guy as well. Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, guys, I have to say, like, let's start for a little bit, okay? Okay, listen up. So what are we gonna do? Because I see also in the patterns, or sorry, I see also in the chat for A12. Can you chart H bar for us, please? Of course, of course. Okay, so the plan, what it is gonna be? We're gonna analyzation acceler. We're gonna do H bar as well. Because like I had already like a trade already on this one as well, but you can see it is going like pretty crazy actually. And then also on EMX as well. Okay. So okay, let's start with those kind of things for you guys. Okay, let's see. So first of all, we're gonna start with EMX, and then we're gonna go on and on with the other coins. Okay. So let's start with EMX. I like to start with like a big time frame for now. There are a few reasons why. Okay, first of all, you can see already like that this low over here, but it's also a double bottom. So maybe I can draw that for you guys as well with it. Let me draw it for you guys real quick. Line 2x. Double bottom. There you go. Top, middle, bottom. Oh, a double bottom. And what you can see over here, that it broke that low from now on, okay? And now what you can see over here as well, with it are like a few different things. We are still in a downtrend on EMX, what I can see over here, and that's the big trend. Okay. Just in case, I want to know, like, do you want to see me placing also a trade on EMX, like what I should do for today, or do you want to see it like for in the later options? So like, or do you want to see it from how can I explain this in a really easy way? Or do you want me to see it like what I can expect for in the long term? Okay, so let me know for there. Okay, so what I'm now gonna do is like analyze it. But please let me know what you want me to do. So do you want me to do it for in the long term or for in the short term period? Okay, so if we're gonna go to the daily right now. Okay. Also, what you could see over here right now, it got swiped again. Okay, so it broke the low from the previous low, and now it got again a newer low from there. Late. Okay, no worries. Then we're gonna start with late, and then we're gonna go to the few different time frames. Okay, so what it is right now and what we can expect from here. I think from here and out already, what I can say is like that EMX is gonna go down for a little bit more because of a few reasons. Okay, what you can see over here on the monthly time frame right now is this section over here. That's this one. Over here, there were people that were selling from this section. What you can see. What happened on that moment? So let me like. What happened on the moment? The market made a double bottom and did go up to the upside from there. Okay, and like what that means from the most people, it's like it got broken out to the upside from there. So like the price also skyrocketed at $3.78 from there. Okay, so that was really great. But what happens? Because also what you can see over here, like from this one over here with the order block. It reacted on those orders, which you can see over here. So like what is happening right now from there is like what you can see, like the buy and the sell zone is like crazy. It's really good. And what happens with these kind of things is like when you can see these kind of patterns from there, that means that we are literally in a few things. Also, with this one over here, for example. Sorry, that was the wrong moment. Also with this one over here, because I think everybody knows this one. If I'm drawing it like this. Let me draw it like a little bit better for you guys to make it a little bit more clear. Or, and it got broke down to the downside from there. See? This is the bearish flag for the most people who doesn't know it yet. But like it had a bearish flag in the pattern already. That means that we are really in a really bearish movement right now. So it is also like just for now it is like pretty it is not that smart to go maybe look for longs for right now, okay? But all season is coming. I don't know yet what EMX is gonna do for later on in it. I'm gonna look that up for later on as well. But what I can see and what I can suggest, like what we have to see and what we have to wait for, are like a few different things. First of all, what you can see over here as well, it got swiped up on the top side from here, from this height. Okay, so what that means is like I think he's gonna have a continuation trade from that section over there, because like there are a few things what you can see here. There's a lot of liquidity, so it can be possible that we are looking to go for a long for maybe later on, but for now it is really risky to do that. What you can see now, indeed, we are now in an uptrend on the daily time frame, and now what you can see over here, it is like really building up. So what I meant by this, like it reaches this high already, and like for example, what the highest what it is gonna be for these upcoming days. is gonna be like over here. It's gonna be these highs over here. So like this one, for example. I think like this high is gonna be like, this can be possible. It also can be like maybe this height, because I can see there's like a lot of liquidity on this section over here as well. And like what markets is gonna do, what I would think and suggest, is like he's gonna pick up this order block over here. And when that happens, then he got swiped everything over here on the downside. So like what we can see and would suggest out of it, because now we are in an uptrend, so like he's making higher highs out of it. What we can see and want to see out of it eventually, he's gonna go to the highs from here, gonna swipe or make a reaction out of this section, and then he's gonna go follow up to the downside from there. Because from what I can see right now, on today, till the upcoming days, maybe we can look for a long, but like if we're in a really long period of time, I can say like maybe we're bearish from there on again, because what you can see over here, like the coin is like swiping like almost everything out on a few things after it. So for example, what I showed you already with this bearish flag as well with it. Now we are like really in a bearish trend still from there. But what is like happening right now is like that we're still in a like really nice uptrend from this section right here, because he's making higher highs out of all the time. And I would suggest to like reach for these highs at the beginning, and then maybe from there I would look for maybe even a bigger high. So where do you want to place then your entry? Target of Facebook and ADA. Yeah, no worries, man. I will do that as well. A12. But first I'm just gonna do first the EMX and an Acceler, okay? And then I'm gonna do a HBAR and ADA for you, okay? So like what I would suggest, if you want to place like an order or want to trade or you're a trader, what I would suggest mostly is like if you want to trade, like do these kind of things, right? I want my low then under this low, and then I want to trade till this high or these highs over here, okay? These are like the kind of expectation what I would have for now and for the upcoming days. But overall, when he's reaching these kind of highs, and then I'm talking about like this high over here, so with this red line, so this is like gonna be like the max, I think, with what he's gonna do. Then I would suggest to maybe look for a bearish trade for short. So like my stop loss is gonna be up to that side and then going to the downside from here. So like this is like gonna be my expectation on EMX for the most reasons right now, because like there's like a lot of liquidity over here. First of all, what he wants to take out first of all, and then there's gonna be like a order block on this upside position, and then we just have to wait for that section over there as well. Okay, that's like what I would expect. Also, if we're gonna look to Acceler for today, Acceler, can you do injective? Yeah, sure, man. We're gonna take everything with it with me. Let me get injective for you as well. Injective against the dollar, check, and ADA, was it? I don't know if I have ADA already. I guess not. So let's take the Cardano as well on Coinbase for this time. And we're gonna put this also on the list for you guys. Okay, let's start a little bit now with Acceler. Do you want to see Acceler for in the long term or in the short term period, guys? Let me know in the chat. And we're gonna start with the weekly from now on, okay? Just to show you like what is happening on this time frame, okay? Okay, first of all, what you can see over here are a few different things, okay? For example, over here, it is perfectly playing out, this one, okay? What you can see over here is like this order book over here, but also not only that, but also long. Okay, no worries, no worries. So what you can see over here, we are in a bearish trend, of course. It is an altcoin, it is really normal that these kind of things happening. Because like I can tell you, like the most coins what we have, so also with Injective, I think, oh no, that's pretty bullish I have to say, but like maybe ADA also was pretty bearish. Like a lot of altcoins are like pretty bearish in the most of the times, which you can see, you know, and otherwise it got dropped down and now it's gonna back up. So like it is really normal that it is going up and down all the time, okay, with these kind of things. So, but now what is really interesting with AXL, what you can see over here is like the order block what I had drawn out for you, and that was on the weekly, is a perfectly example like what the market is always doing. Why? Look at this. First of all, the market is always picking up the orders from the previous sellers or buyers. So for example, over here, people were selling from this section over here, which you can see. And that's like perfectly playing out. Also, if I'm placing like an order book over here, it got touched already with this one over here. Excuse me. So this candle already touched that order block already. It got in already. So now only that order block or this candle over here didn't pick up right now, and I'm talking about this one still. Now what is like happening, and like what is so like is what's going on like with the trend right now is like the market did go up, is reaching for these kind of highs and picked up that order book, and then it followed up to the downside again. And now what is happening, so like for example with this order book over here, got touched again with this because of this candle. So now we are only this candle didn't touch anything yet, and like what that means, it got picked up again because of this really big hammer push up to the upside from there. And now what is like going to be really interesting to look for is like, okay, what is gonna happen right now with Axel? Okay, first of all, what I can see is like it is becoming more like in an uptrend, because like there's no lower lows anymore. There's also like not higher highs. Well, it was, and now it is, but it's not like a lower low anymore because it's still building up to the upside right now. So like what is really interesting and where want we gonna look for these kind of things? First of all, here's also some liquidity on the top side, okay? So we want to see a few things. We want to see this taken out from the downside, but also we want to see this taken out on the upside. So like what we want to see and what we want to expect are a few different things. First of all, we're going to the daily, and then you can see like what is happening on the daily time frame as well. Look at this. This order block over here, again, touch again the order block over there. So like it is like going up and down with these order blocks. It got filled up and it's going down again. But what you can see, it is building up momentum. It is building up liquidity. People are literally buying already from this section over here with Acceler. What is like a really positive thing, because like the worth is gonna go up, of course. And like what is so really interesting about this section right now is like, for example, with this one as well. Look, this order block or this order block over here as well got filled up, and it pumped up like crazy. And now what we can see again, so it got filled up on the top side, but this downside not yet. So this order block, for example, can be like a really good buy momentum to go for Acceler, because I can tell you already, I'm really bullish on almost a lot of altcoins. But now it is like really interesting. Why? If I'm going to the 8-hour time frame right now, there are some few things that you want to see. Well, first of all, like what I said already to you, like on the daily time frame, the orders got already picked up from this order block already right here. Oh, excuse me, that's not a good one. Let me see. Sorry, it was this one over here. Yes, exactly. These orders got already picked up. Okay, so like we don't have to look at that section anymore. But if we go into the 8-hour and 4-hour time frame, what you can see already, like also all these liquidity over here on the top side, and I'm talking about this one, section over here, the small one, still hasn't taken out yet. And not only that, also people over here were selling. So like still people are like bearish, but there are a lot of people were also bullish on this moment still. And what you can see, like from this line over here, so I'm talking about this white arrow, from the downside there got taken out because of this one, because of this candle. Okay, and now still we are still in an uptrend because like we're still building up momentum. So like people are buying still from there. So what I would think and suggest about this section right here are like a few things. But first of all, you can see already here a order block, and this on the 4-hour time frame, so don't forget. And like what we can suggest and what we can expect, because also this order block still is really valid, that we are gonna look for these kind of highs for over here right now. Okay, and then I want to have like my my stop loss to round up the underside of it, so around up here. So that is like the kind of expression what I would have on the 4-hour till the daily time frame. But what you want to know, and that's really important for right now, the 3 daily time frame, we're still really bearish. Okay, so what I would suggest, if you want to trade on this coin for like in the short term, I would suggest to look for earlier for shorts right now than for longs, because we're still in a really bearish trend. Even though I made like now a really bullish reason why I should long for this one, but that is like when it is reaching that certain point. So then I'm talking about this order block, for example. Okay, otherwise I wouldn't even look at this coin right now to like to invest in it for that quick, because now it's going like bearish, because we're still like busy now with the season of Ethereum and Bitcoin still. All season has to come, so we still have to wait a bit with when IXL is gonna pump up for it. Okay, so we still have to be patient about this one, and yeah, then we have to see like what's gonna happen with it. Okay, guys. So like just for you guys to know, IXL is a really nice coin to trade on, because it's following up all the order blocks what it can do and fill. But really important, we're still in a bearish trend, so I prefer to look actually on a bearish trend right now, or a bearish trade. But we are too late on that moment already. So like for now I'm looking for a bullish trade, because like we're too late for the bearish. So like if you want to trade, I would expect that this is gonna happen, but in the longer term, probably like the chart is gonna take this section out, for example, for sure, and then he probably is gonna go up to the upside from there. So like that's why I'm also placing a bullish trend over here for that section when that is gonna happen. But we have to wait for these kind of things. Okay, that's why. Okay. So now we have that. So let's go now to H-bar. Okay, guys. H-bar is also like really interesting, because like let's see. Okay, let me go to the 3 daily time frame. Okay, and Andrea, if you still have some questions about the fewer coins, let me know. Okay, then I also can explain it to you, maybe why I'm looking at this kind of coins for the in this way. And then but then we continue for now on. Okay, for Sufyan or A12 as well, sorry, for H1 and ADA right now. Okay, let's see. So what we can expect from this section. Okay, first of all, we broke out of the resistance line on top of here. Okay, so that is like really good news for right now for H-bar. H-bar is literally pumping up like crazy lately, and yeah, I know we have now a bearish trend for these upcoming 3 days, But what is really interesting to see, this means that we are actually really in a bullish trend for later. Because what I would suggest from here, because I'm going back to the weekly, look at this. This support line over here, first of all, got respected a lot of time, got broken out once, then it did go up like crazy from there. Now what you can see over here, that we are literally actually in a bullish of in a bearish flag, but then in a bullish way. So what you can see over here, this bearish flag, first of all, has now got broken to the upside from there. What means that we are ready to pump up from there like crazy, okay? Because like it reaches already like these kind of highs, first of all. Let's see. It already reaches these kind of highs, okay? So like everything got taken out already. There's no liquidity left anymore. So like HBAR is ready to pump up like crazy from there. So if you want to see it in a long term for this one, is gonna be like really interesting, because like what I want to see and what I'm gonna do is I want to place a limit order, and then I'm placing like this limit order over here, what I'm telling you guys already. And then I want to place my entry price. Wow, what would it be? I think I like this entry price from here, round up. And then I want to place my short or my stop loss down this section over here, so under this low. The reason is why I'm doing this are a few things. First of all, like it broken out, so that is like really positive. So for now, what we want to see is like a actually like a retest out of that one. So like what we can do is like we can expect that he's gonna react on this section over here. That can be like a because that gap is gonna be a failure gap. So maybe he's reacting on that section, or what he's gonna do is like giving a reaction on here, and then he's gonna go up. So it's like in the one of two ways what he's gonna do. So like let me make it like a little bit different for you to understand. So like he's pushing up, then he's gonna give a reaction maybe on the failure gap, or the other option what can happen is like he's gonna go up to to this section, then he's gonna go down to the support level what it has, and it is still valid as well, and then he's gonna go up to that section. So like these are like the two things what I would expect from HBAR, and I'm also really bullish on HBAR lately, because HBAR is going crazy with everything, and it is looking really really good, because also we also got here some liquidity on the upside from here. So this is like the expectation of what I would do from here. I think I also want to place my trade on HBAR for today as well. So maybe we can do that at the end of the live stream for you guys, okay? Because if I'm gonna look a little bit closer as well, yeah, this is exactly like what I'm trying to talk about. This is like exactly what I'm trying to say. Let's see. So I'm gonna remove this for you to make it a little bit clear. Here, this is like the failure gap what we have, and if I'm going to the 8-hour time frame, like this only bullish, all bullish so perfectly. So like what we can see and what we can expect is like if we have this level, and I'm talking about this price, so 0.79. That is going to be like the price where I want to place my entry on. I think we're gonna have like a little bit of a bullish reflection to the downside, but then after it we're gonna go to the upside from there. Thank you. I'm thinking of playing next cycle a little different. First cycle was a learning experience. This cycle was buy the lows and hold. Next cycle I wrote the 3x profits for money flow. Ah, that's a good one, man. Are you also using like the part like that you're investing in Bitcoin, then eventually you're gonna put it, gonna swap it to Ethereum, then eventually from Ethereum you're gonna put it in altcoins, or is it like you're just gonna hold your money on the altcoins, most of it? So let me know. So like So like this is like the kind of expectation what I have from H-bar, most of it. And like I also place this resistance line over here. Why? Because like a lot of liquidity is still on this side. Because it reaches now this high, so that's like really good to see. But like these lows over here, let me draw it like a little bit different. So wow, let me do it like this. This makes it even easier. So this section over here still has to get taken out yet. And then not only that one, we are talking then about also this section over here. So like we have like a lot of resistance or a lot of levels to go to from there. And that is gonna be like really nice to see, okay? So like let's see like what's gonna happen, okay? But this is gonna be like one of my favorite trades for upcoming days to place actually. Okay, now we're gonna go over to ADA. ADA is like one of the coins that I didn't trade on. I know it, I'm invested in it as well for a lot of things when I was younger, but now I didn't do it anymore. I don't know why actually. I didn't hurt a lot out of it maybe, but well, let's see like what's gonna happen. Okay, let's see. It came from a really big downtrend. See what I'm talking about also with Acceler. This one also has a really big downtrend, but eventually it is gonna have his turn up. Also with ADA as the same thing with Cardano. Now what you can see over here, it picked up this high over here on the left side. Do you have an altcoin that you think it will go really high? Well, I have to say that Acceler is gonna be like one of the coins. It's gonna go really high. Ripple and H-bar. Those are my three go-to for sure. Let's see. Do I have like another one? Because those are my top three where I want to like invest in it. Arbitrum like sounds also really good for me as well. For the most of the times, because like Arbitrum is like gonna be a coin that is gonna be like also like really interesting to look at for later on, you know, just like what you could see over here as well. So if we're gonna go back to Cardano for real quick on a monthly time frame, Cardano is like one of the most knowing coins lately, and that is because like it exists already from July in 2021. So like that is like really logical, or from March actually 2021. So like this one is already for 4 years already in the market, but it's like pretty crazy. I think even earlier, but still. So what we can see over here now, we had a really bullish uptrend, and we had taken out the older highs from there. So what I can expect is like this section over here, okay, for now on. Why? Look at this. We are in a bullish downtrend right now, okay? I know, and I can respect that as well. But what happened already is like this fair value gap is still standing strong from right now. And like what is happening right now is like this bullish downtrend, and this for the long term, what I'm talking about, because I think we're gonna be bullish on Cardano as well, for a few reasons. First of all, there is like liquidity on this top side of here, and not only that, if I'm going to the monthly time frame, like well I have to say actually like the weekly is even better. But you can see over here, like this section right here, all these kind of highs still it got taken out with the gas what it has. I think IXL can do a 50x in the alt season. Yeah, Eric, I am totally agreeing with you with these kind of things. What do you think, bro? Yeah, what I'm thinking is the same, man. Acceler is gonna be like really crazy. Reason is with Acceler, because Acceler is gonna be like one of the coins, but it's like really cheap for now on, you know. But not only that, but like Acceler is like one of the coins that we're gonna use a lot for later in the future. Because what you have to see and where you have to focus on for now are like a few things. What coins are gonna be are we gonna use for later on in the future. Now, for example, with Ripple is already taking over like a lot of things already in this world, and a lot of people are using it already. Now, Accelerate is also going to be like one of them, and HBAR as well. They are already pairing up with these kind of things. Also, what I showed you already with the kind of coins what I would suggest to invest in for, or to look at for sure in, are these kind of coins. So Arbitrum, Accelerate, HBAR, Ripple, all Chainlink as well is going to be like one of them. So like these are like the kind of coins where I would look for. Quant as well. So like these are like the kind of coins what I would like look at for sure, you know, and like try to keep them in mind. Maybe take a picture out of this one if you want, because like this is gonna be like one of the, it's gonna be like a really interesting one to look at for upcoming years, I can tell you. So also with Cardano, for example. It's also going to be like one of the coins is going to be like really interesting to and gonna pick up his worth. So like what is happening right now with Cardano in this moment? Now we are now in a bearish trend, okay? So like what is happening right now? Well, first of all, what I can see here are like a few things. This one has liquidity on the top of this side, okay? I am gonna remove this section right now for now to make it a little bit clearer for you, because if you want to trade on the short-term period, so for today till upcoming weeks, I can tell you, you still have to like do a different thing. So for example, if I'm placing my my Fibonacci over here, for example, and what you can see, this order book right here, this one is pretty clean, I have to say, like already from this section. What you can see over here, guys, is like this high got taken or got touched at least. So like the orders has picked up from there, okay, and like they got respected that order book, so that's like really good and clean to see. Now the really interesting part, we're gonna go to the 4-hour time frame. What you can see already, it got a like nice reaction to the downside. And not only that, guys, if you want to place a trade, maybe you can do it still real quick. But like these are like the kind of lows where I want to look at. Why? There's a lot of liquidity on this side. Like a lot of people were buying from here. But it's also really normal because like everyone wants to invest in these kind of things. So like for this, in a short-term period of time, you can like really like place a trade, a short on Cardano over here to these lows, and then you're placing your or your stop loss. Let me check. You're placing your stop loss then from here, and this is like the kind of then expectation what you're gonna have. Hold 5 or 6 coins, have a 812. Hold 5 or 6 coins, have a 386 9x of wallet on all coins. Example, 900 buy of HBAR, 300 will go into each wallet. Keep adding to wallets until the targets are hit. Keeping in mind getting into the coins at the lowest possible. Yeah, man. Yeah, of course, man. That's yeah, for sure. Like what I'm doing, most of it, because I'm also investing like in the big boys, of course, like Ethereum for lately and Bitcoin. What I'm doing actually, because we are focusing up on Bitcoin on the most parts, and that was over this section over here. Like Bitcoin is now pumping up like crazy, and what I want and what I want to see is like that Bitcoin is gonna reach these kind of highs, and then we're talking about 210 round up eventually. And like these kind of highs are like really interesting to look for upcoming days. When that is happening, and when he's reaching that, I want all my Bitcoin. Want to switch into all my Bitcoin. I want to switch it into Ethereum. Then from there on, and then eventually when Ethereum is gonna go down, then we're gonna talk about a different. And if Ethereum is gonna go down, then we're gonna look for altcoins from there on. So then I am gonna switch all my Ethereums, because Ethereum is gonna pump up like crazy then from there when Bitcoin is gonna go down, of course. we are gonna have our 10x, maybe even more, of our percentages, and then we can see like what is gonna happen from there. So also with ADA, what you can see over here, got taken out like really clean, and what you can see now, maybe you want to join this trade still real quick. It is possible, but like, or we are a little bit too late with this one, unfortunately. Like these are like the kind of expectations what I have from here. Okay. So if we're looking a little bit further with another one, and that was Injective, was it not? Yes. Let's see. Injective against the US dollars. Okay, guys, let's see. So we're gonna start with the weekly time frame. And what I can see already from this start already over here, we're placing like, for example, from in long term right now. What you can see over here with on the weekly time frame, with this Fibonacci and this order block, what you have over here, got filled up already, got swiped even better. The reason is because if this one got swiped, what you can see over here as well. Let me make this one thinner, then you can see it clearer over here. What you can see, that means that that he is ready to maybe go up to the upside from there. So like what you can see over here as well, like with the Fibonacci, looks pretty bullish from this section, right? But what we have to think about, what we are doing right now, there's still what liquidity together over here on this section right here. So maybe he wants to go to these lows, but it depends on it. We still have to check a little bit. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go look closer now. We're gonna remove this Fibonacci right now real quick for a few reasons. So weekly, nice, okay. And then we're gonna check this section right here. Now, still, if you want to look for a closer part, or you want to check like, from okay, where can I, do you want to see it in a long term or short term? Well, first of all, if I'm gonna place like my Fibonacci over here, it doesn't have like anything to use it for, but this one over here looks really clean. Look at this. If I'm placing my order block on this section right here, and what is happening, this over here, it reaches exactly the point of the order block, and then it's gonna go down. So now what is happening, and what looks also really clean, of course, about it, what we want to see now is this section right here, because we got the 3 days already with the Fibonacci out of it. What we only want to see now is like this over here as well. Look, it didn't even reach it right now, and that's really unfortunate. But what is really clean to see, the 3 daily time frame, what you can see over here, is a fair value gap what he picked up, and actually this order block then from there. So now we see that he gave a reaction actually on it. So now we can go to the 8-hour time frame already. And what is like really nice to see, this section over here got swiped out perfectly and clean. We don't have to even look at it on the top side out of it anymore. The only thing is what we want to see now, what kind of lows is it gonna trade, because still we are in a bearish trend for the upcoming days. You want to look earlier for a short than a long, just for example with this one. So also on the 4-hour time frame, for example, this one is actually pretty clean already to look for. Let me change it to the 1-hour time frame even, because what you can see over here now, first of all, it made a change of character already over here, so that's really good to see. And as well, it gave a reaction and of a small order block like over here, what you can see, gave it like a little touch out of it, if I'm correct or not. Let me see. Ooh, no, it just missed it actually, what I can see in here. But what is like really clean to see over here, if you're looking at the 4-hour time frame, then it didn't. Then it touched it like really clear even. That's why it is so important to look like in what kind of time frames you want to look at that. So for the 4-hour time frames, it reached and perfectly, what you can see already, and now it's going down like crazy, and it is dropping down like really hard. So what we can do, we're gonna place our stop loss above these highs over here, and what we want to trade to is these kind of lows. And then I'm talking about over here, just to be clear. These are like the kind of lows what I want to trade to with injective then, because just so you know, we're still really bearish on injective on this moment, but for later on I can tell you that we can be pretty bullish, because it reaches already this low and it is building up already momentum to go to the upside to take out these kind of highs from there. So like for now, for the upcoming days and day or this weekend at least, I would suggest to look for a short. And maybe in the future, and I'm talking about in like maybe upcoming weeks, maybe, or maybe even later, that I don't know for sure, we can maybe look for a long. It depends on like how the market is going. If it will drop even lower than this section over here, then we're still on a really bearish pattern. Okay. So just also know for you guys, we're now bearish because like we're still in a bearish trend for these upcoming days. But we can look maybe for later, and that it will take weeks and stuff for a trade for maybe bullish signs. Okay. So yeah, guys, this is like eventually like the trades what I want to place. For me, I really want to place like actually my long on H bar, I have to say. Because like first of all, I love H bar, the coin, like I'm a really big fan of it, and as well like what I can see already, like with the bearish flag in the bullish position, it's looking really great already, because it looks now that he wants to like go into this section over here. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna trade on WEEX, where we're trading together on our account. Also, what you can see over here, still we are up 89% out of it right now. Just it did go down a little bit on Ethereum, but that is fine. This is like that's not like a big problem, of course, because it's like really normal that these kind of things happen. Okay, H bar. Sorry guys, my internet is a little bit slow today. I don't know what it is. Okay, let's see. H bar, that is like the coin what I want. Okay, there we go. What we're gonna do, I'm gonna place a limit order, because like I can't get because I'm not gonna be like too long on the charts, unfortunately on the weekends, because I'm pretty busy guy with on the weekends. But still, what we're gonna do, we're gonna place on trade on H bar together. So what I'm gonna do, I'm placing my stop loss at 0.12 and then 100. So 1200. Okay, so let me place it real quick. 0.1200. And my TP, what I would suggest where it's gonna go, it's gonna go on 4200 or 0.4200. 0.42. Oh, excuse me. 0.42. Was it 4200? Was it? Yeah, 200. Yeah, exactly. Perfect. 4200. Just exactly like this. Okay. Does this sound perfectly? Let me check. Because now I'm missing something, I think. Oh, excuse me, that was the wrong one. 40200. 40. Aha, that's what is happening right now. Okay, and now the amount, well, that's gonna be like 2%, and the price where I want to enter, of course, is 0.17900. Yeah, but let's do 0.18. 0.18. Let's see. 18 and then 3 zeros. Opa, exactly like this. This is like the thing what I'm gonna do. And amount of H bar, we're gonna pop it on 3% out of it. A leverage of 10x is like my go-to. I prefer. But no, let's do 20 today. Confirm and place. Yes, I'm also mostly also a forex trader indeed. I'm trading on crypto already for 1.5 years or so, and I'm also trading forex for like, what should it be now? Now I think 3 years or so. So like, yeah man, I'm also trading forex, and I like to trade the forex as well. But the crypto is so interesting as well, guys. I love it. I don't know like what it is with crypto lately, but like crypto is catching up like crazy with these kind of things. So guys, yeah, these are like the kind of trades that I am looking at for now, for H-bar for today. So these are like the kind of levels where I want to see what it is gonna reach. So eventually it's gonna reach these kind of highs. What I would expect, but we have to wait for that because it's gonna take a long time, of course. But still, alt season is coming, and I want to be prepared on these kind of things. So also, guys, don't forget just to join to follow us on X for these kind of things, because we're placing all the kind of updates of these kind of moments, of course. Now, not only that, but follow us also, or join us on WEEX, where we can trade together. Then also join us on WOP to see our trades what we're placing for most of the times. And also, guys, Tom, really good colleague of mine, just placed a new video already. And let me see, there you go, 2 hours ago. Crypto melting down on moonshot, Bitcoin at 180k. So don't forget to watch this new video, okay? This guy is really good in explaining also in crypto, like what is gonna happen and what most people also would suggest with it. Yeah, thank you, Eric. Good to hear, man. And yeah, guys, then I would say like, yeah, thank you for watching most of it, because like this is the end of the live stream. And yeah, guys, like, what do you think? Like, HBAR is gonna go crazy, I know for sure. We're still long on Ethereum as well. He's now making like a move to the downside, which you could see over here. But that is also looking actually pretty good actually, because now it looks like he wants to give a reaction maybe on this resistance line, what is now a support line. And maybe he's gonna go up to the all-time highs, or new all-time highs eventually. So let's see, guys, let's see what's gonna happen, okay? Well, guys, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you on the upcoming Wednesday again, okay? On the same time, same place. And guys, thank you for watching. My name was Justin, and I love to be yeah, your live streamer on crypto. Guys, I will see you in the next one. Peace.